Hey, it's Tim here, coach of Men Who Want More and founder of the Stepping Strength Academy. And today I want to share with you the missing art of acceptance. And this came to my mind because I flew back from Sydney to beautiful Perth here in Australia this morning. And I had a great trip in Sydney. I was there for the last week and primarily to visit family, to see my dad, to see my beautiful gran, to see my cousins, and also caught up with a couple of great mates. And it was just a great connected trip. And I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful for my amazing family, but also my friends as well. And what I wanted to bring to you today is the art of acceptance. Because at times, I don't know about you, but do you feel like you're judging? Do you feel like you're judging yourself? Do you feel like you're judging others? If so, you're not alone. And I've been there many times. And to this day, I'm always looking to practice high levels of acceptance. High levels of acceptance, firstly, for myself. Because you can't judge another if you don't judge yourself. And then to others. And throughout my great trip to Sydney, visiting family and friends, there were certain times that I felt like I was judging. I was judging myself and therefore projecting that judgment onto them. And it was making for not a great connection at times. And one of the things I pride myself on is always up-leveling and progressing my emotional intelligence. And part of that piece of the puzzle for me is about accepting. Accepting people for who they are, not trying to change them. And if you're somebody who may be a carer of some sort, or you're in business helping people, or you're a coach or an entrepreneur or something of that nature, I think at times we can get caught up in judging, thinking people should be doing something, how they should be behaving, what they should be doing. And whose job is it to say that you should all over people? Now, the art of acceptance is so key, because if you want to find more peace of mind in your life, more purpose, more progress, and to feel better connected relationships, then acceptance is a crucial part of that. Because time and time again, what I found is if I started judging myself. I need to question myself first. So I was judging somebody in the external, friend or family member, then that connection that we could have was diminished. And then you start relating in a different way. You start relating more from your ego, which is about disconnection. So I think it's an art. And where in your life right now could you show more acceptance? Is it somebody in your life? Maybe it's your spouse or your partner. Is it with your kids? Is it with a good friend of yours? With a work colleague? What do you need to accept within yourself first? And therefore show more acceptance to that person. Because you're not helping yourself or them, or the relationship that you've got, if you're judging. If you're judging them and judging yourself on what you should be doing, or what they should be doing, or how they should be behaving, or how they're not behaving, it's only hurting yourself. So it was a great trip to Sydney, and I wanted to take a lesson from that. And the biggest lesson I feel was just accepting. I don't know about you, but my family, we're all different. We've all got different sort of passions and interests, and we relate to things differently, and we have different mindsets. And sometimes doing what I do and doing mindset motivational work and being a coach, we feel that there's a certain way to do things, and I don't believe that there is. There's best practice, but that doesn't mean it's best practice for every single person, because we all think differently. So I want you to think about that. Where in your life do you need to bring more acceptance, and then action it. Just start thinking, okay, do I need to just accept that person in my life a little bit more for who they are? Because at the end of the day, we're all here for one thing, to love and be loved. That's how we're brought into this world. And if we're not doing that, then we've got room to grow. We've got room to grow more into accepting of oneself and accepting others for who they are. And just remember, that person that you're not accepting, the thing, the trait that you're not accepting within them, you're not accepting within you. That's the key. So turn the mirror towards yourself first. What do I need to accept within myself? That doesn't mean stay there and stay stuck. It just means accepting. And then you can start to move forward and progress. And therefore, guess what will happen? You'll start judging others less. You'll start accepting them for who they are. And you'll create better relationships and better connections. So just before I head off, I'm going to say hi to Nat. And for everyone else who jumped on here live, appreciate it, guys. And if you're watching the replay also, thank you so much. Your support means a lot to me. Today was about the art of acceptance. Give yourself the gift of accepting. And give the others in your life that are nearest and dearest to you also that acceptance too. It'll go a long, long way in creating better relationships. So have an incredible day. Thank you again for your support. Like this video, share this video out, And wherever you're watching from, thanks again. And it's your time to step into your strength and to be the best man you can be.